Hello everyone. Happy New Year's Eve day. um, this is the end of month collaboration that I've been doing with Stmpgrl, who is Paige. We post on the last day of every month, and the idea is to use one 12 by 12 paper pad until it's gone and then start on another one. And we call it New Project, Same Paper Collaboration. And the projects can be anything, not just cards. However, this month I did cards. Now, I really wanted to finish this month because we didn't post last month actually. I wanted to finish this Happy Fall because I'm so done with fall right now. Really, I'm done with Christmas right now too, but I didn't quite get there. So let me show you what I have left with this Happy Fall. I did not finish the little 6x6 things I had started. I will be continuing with those at some point. But I have this is the second one of these. I made a wall frame with the other one. I have this one sheet of gold, like herringbone, which I can use in anything. I have this one sheet of like a teal peacock wood grain, which I can use in anything. And then I have one sheet of these strips left, which will be good for decorating come fall again. And then I do have like 3/4 of a sheet of these alphas, and then I have some big long strips, and I have some cut aparts still of this variety, and then I have all these bits and pieces of scraps. I have some of the little word ones left too, and these scraps here, like all these strips. So I intend to use these for the most part, but not right now. I'm just like done with fall for now. Can't think about it anymore. So I'm gonna put this back in my fall. I have a cabinet that has iris containers, and I'm gonna put this in with my fall things right on top, and this will be the first thing I have to pull out in 2020 for fall items to finish. And that might be before fall gets here, because I'm in a bunch of other collabs like embellishments on the 11th that I'm hosting this year, you know, things like that, and also the card collab on the 15th. You know, there's other collabs that I can finish this up in, but before I use any other fall papers, autumn papers, I will be using this in 2020 to finish it up. So with that all said, let me show you what I did. I decided to, on the very last day of December, go with Call Me Crafty Owl Sheetload of cards for December 2019. Here's her sketch. It's an A2 size card with a panel on the front, which is not all the way to the edges like we usually tend to do, plus a tag and 2 flagged banners, one being paper of the pattern paper and one being the sentiment. And I did them that way. A couple of them, my banners are a little, my sentiment strips are a little longer, and a couple of them are a little shorter because I use scraps instead of cutting those the way she said. I just used scraps, and some of them are a little thicker, like 3/4 inch instead of 1/2 inch. But it uses 3 pieces, so I used 3 pieces, except for, as you can see, you know, strip here and here, although I did use some of these pieces left for the inside of the cards. So let me show you the cards that I made. Okay, I have let me move this too. I have 4, I think, that say thanks. 2 in Terracotta Tile and 2 in Pretty Peacock. I have 5, I think, that say, "Hey Friend." And I'll show you what the stamp sets I used in a minute. And then the last 3 say, "You're the best." And then on the inside, some of them have strips at the bottom, and some of them, let's see if I can find one, have strips on the side like that. All the ones, I tried to use the strip from this background paper on the inside of the card. That was my way I did it. Okay, so as far as the stamp sets used, I don't know what I just, okay, they are. I used this Thanks out of Good Morning Magnolia. Okay, that was on the first 3 cards. And then for the rest of the cards, this is from the December Paper Pumpkin Kit, which I had not even used yet, but I pulled it out and I remembered it was supposed to be lots of sentiment. So the "You're the Best" and the "Hey Friend" are from the December Paper Pumpkin Kit. And like I said, I haven't even opened the rest of it yet, but I decided to use those sentiments because they were thin and kind of long for the most part. So they fit on 1/2-inch strips of paper. So yeah, those are what I did for this month. And I'm done with that paper pad for now. I just can't anymore. You get to a point where you're like out of ideas. I need to take a break from fall stuff, and that paper pad, like I said, I'm almost done, and I'm determined I will finish it this year, but it's going to be closer to fall again, I think. So yeah, oh, I didn't put any sentiments on the inside, just the strips of papers. I'm probably going to be using these soon, actually, and I will be stamping a little sentiment I have on a separate sheet of paper and just putting it in there, so whoever gets these can use these as well if they want. This is Pretty Peacock. This is Terracotta Tile. I can't remember if I said that or not. This is actually the second time I filmed it, because originally my webcam would not come on when I clicked on the little camera picture, either the one in the computer or the one above that's a separate one. And it turns out my what do you call that, I have Bitdefender. It's a security thing. It said I had to turn the camera on, go to privacy settings, but I went to privacy settings and it was okay. But then when I was in there, the Bitdefender thing came up and said, "Somebody's trying to access this. Are you okay with that?" I'm like, yes. Yes, please, let it come on. In the meantime, I had pulled out my other easel thing and I filmed it on my phone, and right about that time I thought I was gonna take the computer downstairs to hook the phone up to it, and that's when the Bitdefender thing came up. And I'm like, oh man, so it's just easier for me to refilm. So it probably is going to be a little late, but anyway, it's on the right day. All right, guys, that's all I have for now. I will be back tomorrow. There's a new collab starting tomorrow, January 1st. I might be back on later today too with something, but I have some things I have to get in the mail today. So I'll be working on making sure they're packaged up and taken to the post office this morning, as I promised people who bought from me the other night on my live. But yeah, tomorrow there's 4 of us, I believe. Stmpgrl, Linda Kaufman, Left-Handed Crafter, and myself will be bringing you a lovely ladies collaboration. So come see what we make tomorrow. Bye for now. Hugs, love, and peace.